Hey everyone, this is Tiffany with Mystic Tarot. I am here with a pick a card reading for you, for someone that you're thinking about or something that you're wishing for when it comes to romance. The very first card we have is longing, craving, aching, wanting. The second group will be ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and good times. And the third is influences, attachments, third party, and peers. So if any of those resonate with you and you would like to go with that option, pick your card and we will begin. Okay, group one. So if you have picked longing, craving, aching, and wanting, this could be a little bit of idolization, thinking that what you want is the only thing or the best thing for you. Definitely living in fantasy land, if you will. This is affecting your reality. So if you are experiencing escapism, something along those lines, craving what you don't have, wanting something to fulfill a need that you have that has nothing to do with the longing of said person or thing. This is all about wanting to get into the depths or needing to get into the depths of why you are longing for something. Longing means you don't have it, and probably means you're not in a space to be able to receive it. So getting to the depths, getting to the seed, getting to the core of what it is that you are longing for and the why will most likely put you in the position of recognizing that you don't want it at all, or finding a way to receive the thing or person because now you know why you are longing for them. But let's see. Burden. This is where that escapism goes to again. If something is too much, too hard for you, or something you cannot comprehend or digest, then you're going to wish that the burden is taken off of you, that someone else or something else fixes it for you. Someone else or something else is what gets to the core of it. They figuring it out. Yes, you are having to break free from restriction. You have to be honest with yourself about what it is that, again, that's causing you to feel this way. Let me say this. If this is talking about another person who is playing games with you, being manipulative, something that you have been addicted to, someone you've been addicted to and they know that and they're taking advantage, then you have to be a responsible individual and take responsibility for what you are allowing, and being honest with yourself. It's saying that you got to let go of this burden. This situation is bad for you, okay? Even if it doesn't feel like it's bad, even if it's not that extreme, it is asking you to let go because there's something better for you here. You're not following your passions any longer because of this. You're losing a part of yourself that was very important to who you are and your purpose in this lifetime. So this situation, this person, this longing is causing you to not be on your path. It's causing you to self-implode and even disintegrate in a sense. Your soul is getting very small. It's not being able to express itself the way it needs to. It's here, it's wanting to get out, it's wanting to make things happen. But you have got to be honest with yourself about your situation. If they have an addiction, alcoholism, gambling, anything of that nature. Oh, I probably need to cover these body parts right here. Let's see here. Body part. Body part. Okay. Anything else? No. All right. If you're dealing with someone who has any type of addiction, it is not your fight. It is not something that you can help them with. You can support them from a position of far away. Unless it's like, even if it's a family member or a friend that's very close to, they have to be the one that takes responsibility for their actions. Let's see if we have any messages here for you. Are you going to have a message for me today? Try one more time. Uh-oh, drop that. Oh, please. Sorry about that. I dropped the card and I'm trying a new setup and I'm still trying to get used to it. Okay, what fell out is boundaries. Perfect. Know when to put up and let down your walls. Boundaries. You got to set boundaries for yourself, set boundaries for the other person. If you know that you can't say no in a conversation, don't talk to them. Set the boundary with yourself. Say, I'm not going to talk to them today. Any other messages? This one tried to pop out. Denial. All right. Well, that's self-explanatory. You're in denial about something. All right. So I got some charms. Let's see what pops out for you. Some advice with the charms. There's some more information. Rainbow. This could be same-sex relationship. This could be a message as far as what you see. So if you see a rainbow around you, this could be a sign or a message for you. Piggy bank. It's time for you to set some financial goals or goals of, I'm trying to make it to where you can see it. Goals of being grounded, of fertility. This could also be a pot at the end of the rainbow. So if you get out of denial, you set boundaries, you break free from restriction, you stop longing for something that's not good for you, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you. This is mountains. This could be a situation where you need to go camping, you need to get away, you might need to isolate for a while. This could be hiking if you're very active and outdoors. This could be also saying get outdoors, get some sun. You need sleep. Yes. See, to me, this is rest, rejuvenation, pouring into yourself, needing a break, needing a boundary so you can get your bearings together. F you, I do what I want. See, that's the attitude. This can go two ways. This is the attitude that you need to get. F you, sir or ma'am, I do what I want, and what I want is to get the hell away from you. Or your attitude has been, F you, I do what I want, and that's self-destructive, because doing what you want, if you wanted to eat 5,000 calories a day and you don't want to be big as a house, you're going to be big as a house. So don't do what you want to do what's necessary to get what you want, right? So change that attitude for you, for yourself. All right, guys, I hope that helps. I also offer 2 question text readings for $11. Information is in the description. And I also have personal readings for you. They are live readings, so you will get a phone call from me. They start at $40 for 20 minutes, and 30 minutes is $50, and the website is in the description at www.mystictarotpsychic.com. Bye. Okay, group 2. If you have chosen ecstasy as your card, this is chasing thrills, excitement, good time. You might be just wanting to, what does the young kids say? Get out in them streets, if you will. You might just be wanting to have excitement. This is not always the best energy, considering you might be trying to run away from something, or, if you keep it within a healthy grounds, going out for a night, vacationing, going to an amusement park, if you will, doing something exhilarating that will bring ecstasy to you, say like running a triathlon or something along those lines, that would be helpful. But this is all about fantasy, fairy tale, maybe being too overindulgent in some form of extracurricular activity. This could be wanting to, refusing to see reality. But let's see what tarot says. Let's get there. You might be in a really good relationship right now, honestly, something that's give and take. Maybe you're really into someone emotionally and they're into you. Because of the fantasy aspect of this, just make sure that what you're giving them and what they're giving you is healthy. Make sure that you're not overindulging together. Make sure that your hobbies or likes are somewhat the same. So if you like, again, I say hiking or activities that could be outside, then make sure that both of y'all are on the same page within reason, meaning that if they like to deep sea dive and you're afraid of water, don't let them convince you to get into the ocean, as an example. Yes, you know what you want. I love that. And you're thinking about the future. Breaking free from restriction. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay. I know exactly what this is trying to say. You are in a situation or will be in a situation where this is fun, it's exciting, it's brand new, but it's also distracting because you are working on something. This could be a career, it could be school, it could be financial goals. You're getting to a place where you're breaking free from restrictions that kept you from being able to get this new accolade or this new level up opportunity in your life. So say if you're going to college, you're breaking free what has hindered you before that, but this could be a distraction. So make sure that, again, what they're giving you is what you need to move forward, and only give them what you can. Don't overdo it. Don't overindulge in this. I would make the time that you have with the individual worth it. So say if you can only see them once a week because of your studies or your financial goals that you're working on or your business you've launched, I would make that hour or two or however long that you allot for this to be well worth it. So go out and see that great movie or have that phenomenal dish at the restaurant y'all wanted to try. I think that you should make what you can do with this individual worth it without compromising your goals. Let's see. Any messages for you outside of this? Nothing. Leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Let's see what else is in here for that. These two. Evaluation and awakening. Feed out what doesn't serve you, reevaluate the situation, a realization shift or discovery. Okay, I think what this is saying is that as long as you keep up your goals and you don't allow yourself or anyone else to compromise what you're doing, you can have fun with a person. You can take a leap of faith with them, but make sure you're evaluating the situation. Make sure that you're being very honest with yourself about if there's any red flags, if there's any behavioral tendencies from the other person or even within yourself that is being triggered that is going to keep you from your goals, because you got goals and you're going to get there. You're going to finish them, but you're still in the process. A realization shift or discovery. I think what you're going to find is how grown up and how mature you really want to be in this relationship, and how grown up and mature and giving that you want your partner to be. So it's a great moment for you to realize if this is good for you or not. I like it so far, but just make sure it doesn't distract you, okay? But let's see about some charms that I have here. Any messages or advice? Some charms. Oh, I got a lot here. Okay. Mountains, camping. You might need to camp out with your person, so have a night in or a night out. It doesn't matter, but it would be, it's for y'all to reset, get into the element of what you're having, that one-on-one time. This could even be isolation, doing something on your own. So spend time with your person, but isolate for your goals. Oops. Maybe someone made a mistake, or maybe you feel like you dropped the ball, or they did, or you did get off track and now you're saying, oopsie, let me get back on track. airplane. Someone might be traveling to see you. Maybe you need to go to, I know this might sound weird, but go to the airport. So if you like watching planes land and take off, this could be something that will be inspiring for you and your goals, and even with your person. Maybe y'all traveling together. The tree of life. This could be a family tree. Maybe you met them through a person you know, or maybe you might be considering what your family tree will look like if y'all come together. Oh, this is a cat. They might be sly, a little mischievous, but then you have the dog. So this could be opposites attract. Maybe that's what's exciting, is that they're the complete opposite of what you would have wanted to begin with. This is a unicorn. So this could be a 1 in a million. This could also be too good to be true, but awakening, evaluate, stay with your goals. If this person is that unicorn that is for you, they're going to conform. This is a leaf. Makes me feel like a falling leaf. So this could be a situation that happens in fall, wherever you're at in the world. A lot of animals. Have you noticed this? This is a turtle. Life's a journey, meaning that don't put so much emphasis and effort into forcing this to happen right now, or to speed it up. You know, the story of the tortoise and the hare. You know, the tortoise wins the race because it takes its time. It's strategic. It's, you know, I guess one can say cunning, because they trick the hare. But at the end of the day, this can also be someone who's very into animals. Maybe that outdoor life is them. Maybe they like to, maybe they're a zoologist, or they just have a lot of animals. And then also the bike. Again, I think it's something to do with outdoors. I feel like y'all should get outdoors. Y'all should do something. You should go into nature, be around animals. This could be also looked at as a horse, maybe taking a trip to a horse ranch or something like that. You know, getting to the animalistic side of things, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. But I think you need to be active with this person. I also think that it could happen in fall. And I also feel like whoever this is, if y'all are going to have to find some sort of common ground that's going to allow you to stick to your goals. I am available for 2 question text readings for $11. The information will be in the description down below. I also offer live readings, so you will have me on the phone for live readings if you're interested in that. And that would be 20 minutes, $40, 30 minutes, $50. And the website is down in the description. I hope you have a great day. Hi, group 3. Okay. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. If you're feeling like you're super vulnerable because you don't know what to think or how to think, what's influencing you, maybe you feel dead inside. Maybe you feel alone or lost, or that there's no way to keep going because of something has betrayed you. You see all the birds flying around. Death and rebirth would be what this is. You know, something has died, it gives back to the, you know, to the birds create life, etc. So it's a cycle of life here. Maybe you're having to realize that not all is lost. To me, this makes me feel like you need to think for yourself as well, not listen to people, lies, things of that nature. Think for yourself. Also, get out of your head so much. Maybe this is you needing to get into your gut, into that intuition. Stop overthinking. All right, let's see what the tarot says. Came out pretty quick. You've been working very hard at something. You're very eager to help other people. You're very eager to fix things within your relationship. Maybe you feel embarrassed. Maybe something was on Front Street. Seems here that you might need to retreat or want to retreat. Maybe that's the embarrassment. You have luck here, though. Whatever the situation is turning in your favor. Let me say that. Seems like it could be a third-party situation or 2 people going after the same thing. This could be trapped in a relationship. This could be a friendship situation. The gender doesn't matter. So it could be same sex. It could be just friends. It could be the opposite of this gender. You feel very trapped. very hurt, maybe betrayed in some kind of way, feel lost. I think you should take time to yourself to figure this out. Quit trying to fix everything for everybody. You have luck on your side right here. Things are turning in your favor. You have more resources and more opportunities and skills than you're giving yourself credit for. You're also not giving the other person more credit. If they're constantly needing you or lying to you or involving other people, you have to recognize that they're not idiots. They're doing it because they want to. You're giving them too much power. You're not even giving them credit where credit's due, that they know what they're doing, that this isn't a confusion thing for themselves. Something is working out for you though. I think you need to retreat. I feel like you need to get away from whoever is causing these issues. I feel like you need to not communicate with them. I almost want to tell you to ghost them. There's no explanation needed. They know what they're doing, but they're causing this energy in you that does not feel good. It feels empty. You got to think for yourself. If your person's name is John, and John is lying to you, and John has gaslit you and manipulated you and has made you feel like it's your fault, that you're crazy to think that Sheila is here, and there's nothing going on, but something is going on. You need to think for yourself. Why believe John? Why believe Sheila? Why believe anybody? This situation is not for you to fix any longer. It's time for you to retreat and move on and have luck in your life. Things is going to work out for you, but you got to stop letting people convince you otherwise. The influence is manipulation. It's also you being naive to think that it's what they say it is. You need to think for yourself, have your own mindset in this. But let's see what the message cards say. I want to say that if you were in this place, I'm so sorry. This is not easy. It's not fun. It's a lot of times when we're in this place that we learn so much about ourselves and so much about others, and we have to go through a cycle of, sadness, grief, really, grief. This is a grief process, sadness of the betrayal, then anger, and then finding your power, and then using that for your good in your own life. This is where a lot of changes happens in people's lives. So I wouldn't view it as, you should have known. But you can view it as, well, this is a pivotal point in my life. Let me get over this so I can have what's really for me. Happiness is here for you, my friend. New discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. That is what it is. It is saying what it's saying. There's a reason for that. Love yourself first. You definitely ain't loving yourself first if you're loving everybody else, in hopes that they love you back. Screw that. Okay. Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Yes, question why you are going through this. What is your pattern? Why did this happen? If this has happened before, this is a you thing, not a them thing. This means you need to be self-aware. You need to do some inner work. You need to figure it out. Even if you only figure out one thing, take that one thing and roll with it, because the next thing will pop up and you'll be able to remove that layer of you. Let's see here. Okay, these popped out. Boundaries and denial. That came out in group 1, I believe. So if you want to check out that reading, you can. So set your boundaries for yourself. I think this is more for you and not them. You say, I'm not going to answer the phone today. I'm not going to see them again. I'm not going to allow them to manipulate me. I'm going to not believe anything they say, even if they're saying the truth, because they have lied to me so much. You're going to get your power back. You are going to be happiness. You do have luck on your side, but you got to do what's necessary to get there. Okay, let's see what these charms say for you. Can I pet that dog? You might need some fur baby love, okay? First of all, several things. This is a bear, okay? Can I pet that dog and it's actually disguised as a bear? Hell no, camel toe. That means that you don't need to go and pet everybody's dog. Use discernment. Not everything is good for you. It might be fuzzy, but it doesn't mean it's not going to rip your face off. So let's use some discernment and some common sense. Not to say you're not smart. I'm just saying sometimes when we're out of our mind because we have been manipulated so much we can't think straight. So can I pet that dog? The answer is no. But my first message from this was use some fur baby therapy, okay? It's a fish. Get you a fish, feed a fish, go to the aquarium, go fishing, go get in the water. This could also be fishbowl energy. Maybe you felt this is that embarrassment again. Maybe you feel like you're in a fishbowl and everybody can see what you have going on, and that doesn't feel good. Maybe, your situation's been exposed and people are being very, hurtful to you. Oh, the rainbow came out again. I think you should go listen to message 1 because they had the rainbow too. So this could be a same-sex situation. It could be maybe you had, say, a same-sex relationship and it was exposed. Of course, it doesn't have to be that. Rainbows can mean happiness too. Shit happens. Oh, that's a great way to look at this. Shit happens. You fell for it. They manipulated you. Someone embarrassed you. Shit happens. Move on. And please know that I'm not trying to be very harsh, but I do feel like sometimes we make mistakes and we can't beat ourselves up about it, but we can move on. Tree of Life. What would your ancestors say? What would your grandparents, your mother, your father, your siblings, anybody that's passed on, anyone that's still here, if they knew that you were not living in your true power, if you were allowing someone to manipulate you like this, right? What would they say? Ooh, what does it say? Okay, F-boy repellent. Does that need any more emphasis? Does that need an expression, an explanation? No, F-boy repellent. Get rid of the F-boys, okay? F-girls, F-people, F-them, whatever. What is this? I don't even know what this is. It must be one of my grandbaby's toys, piece of toy. So I'm assuming this is like I don't know what this is. Maybe like a, what is it? Princess have the boop, you can, let me bless you, like the magical wand or a staff of some sort, but I don't know. Take that for which, it could be a phallus, if you know what I'm saying. So maybe you're addicted to the body parts of the person, if you catch my drift, okay? You might be dealing with someone who has breast cancer or someone who have survived something serious. And if that's the case, then you should really be recognizing that there's more to life than dealing with foolishness, okay? That there's precious things that you should really be focusing on right now. See, my grandbabies be putting the silliest things in here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. So this could be just junk. This is a junk situation. Get rid of the junk. Anyway, thank you for listening to my reading. I do offer 2 question text readings for $11. The information is in the description below. I also offer live phone readings, so you will actually talk to me on the phone in real time. Readings start at $40 for 20 minutes and $50 for 30 minutes, and the website is down below. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.